This is Bruce Plummer, President of the Delaware Association of Realtors. This past Monday morning, in the wee hours of the morning, Governor Carney signed a budget proposal that, among other things, included an increase in Delaware's realty transfer tax of a full 1 percentage point. That means in most cases, the transfer tax in Delaware will move from 3% to 4%. Needless to say, the Delaware Association of Realtors is not pleased with this, and we believe that this could in fact hurt Delaware's economy. In 2015, real estate accounted for 18.4% of the gross state product. We know that for every home sold in Delaware, that there's a direct contribution of approximately $19,000 into the economy. We also know that home buyers typically will go out and purchase appliances, make repairs, and spend more money to the tune of probably $4,500 additional dollars. Between direct and indirect contributions to the economy, we believe that for every home sold in Delaware, there's a contribution to Delaware's economy in excess of $60,000. We believe that anything that hurts real estate sales is going to hurt Delaware's economy. We fought long and hard and will continue to fight to get a rollback of this increase. We're particularly concerned about first-time home buyers. With the new increase in transfer tax, it's making it even more difficult for a young person to buy their first home. After saving a down payment, already having a high transfer tax, having closing costs on top of that, and now being faced with an additional transfer tax, it is very difficult, if not in many cases impossible, for a young person to buy their first home in Delaware. We have to oppose that and look for relief. We immediately, when we learned that they were going to increase the transfer tax, and it appeared that they had the votes to do so, began working on a elimination of the transfer tax for first-time home buyers. We've made good ground with this. Many legislators are sympathetic with our argument. We believe that when the legislative session reconvenes in January, that we will be able to carve out a first-time home buyer exemption. And we intend to fight hard to see that that is done. What does this increase mean for us immediately? This increase goes into effect for contracts ratified as of August 1st and thereafter. That means if you're working on an offer today, or if you've got buyers and sellers negotiating today, you want to make sure that they have a ratified contract before midnight, July 31st. As of midnight, July 31st, the tax will increase immediately by a full 1 percentage point. Make sure you get your deals wrapped up, ratified, signed, communicated, and on the sales agreement, make sure on the effective date that you use the correct date and that it's July 31st or earlier for effective date, if you want to make sure that you can avoid this 1% increase. Additionally, if you visit the Delaware Association of Realtors homepage, our legal counsel, Andy Taylor, has provided an update and an analysis of this bill. The full bill is also available to be seen and reviewed. I want to personally thank the leadership of the Delaware Association of Realtors, our CEO, Ann Rendell, our Government Affairs Director, Maria Evans, our legal counsel and lobbyist, Andrew Taylor, and the many members of our leadership team that were at Legislative Hall until 5 a.m. on Saturday morning, July the 1st, returned the following day on Sunday at 1 p.m. and stayed till after midnight, making sure that the interest deduction was preserved and fighting for realtors' interest and trying to work with the legislators to develop a exemption of the transfer tax for first-time home buyers. Thank you for the opportunity to serve as your president. We will continue to keep you updated and will continue to fight for private property rights in Delaware.